Hey y'all, it's your boy Chris, and I'm back with another video, y'all. As y'all take a good look at the title, as y'all take a good look at the thumbnail, I am back with another storytime video about how my grandmother gained her heavenly wings in 2019. Y'all, it's gonna be a emotional story. It's gonna be a not sad story, but it's gonna be a heartfelt story. So I hopefully I don't cry through this. So I'm gonna try to hold it together because she would want me to hold my tears. She wouldn't want me to cry because now she's free. So y'all please go like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And y'all sit back, relax, and let's get into the video. So my grandmother, who passed away, I knew it. Okay. It was August 6th, 2019. I knew it. Okay. All right, good. So I was correct. I was right. I knew I was right. Duh. Scratch that. So, when my this is a story about my grandmother passing away, in 2019. August 6th, 2019. We were it was so peculiar of how she passed away. Um, we, we were in this very house when we found out that she had gained her wings. Me and my brother. Um, it was a, it was, it was like a day. It was the 18th. And it was a normal day. And we were, running errands or doing whatever we were doing. And grandma was fine. And she was sitting at our dining room table. She was like, "Good morning, baby. How are you?" I was like, "I'm good, grandma. How you?" She said, "I'm good. I'm good." She said, "I want to talk to you." And I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Is everything okay, grandma?" She was like, "Yeah, everything's good. I just want to sit down and, tell you something." And she was like, "I want you to take care of your mom, your brother, um, your mom's fiance when she had one, but he gained his heavenly wings too. Um, so it's just me, my mom, and my brother now. Um, she also said take care of my aunts, and the one thing that she said to me will always stick with me. She said, "Chris, she said, continue to be the most genuine you. You are she said, you are who God created you to be. Never try to be somebody who you're not." She also told me that she was going away for a while. And I was like, Grandma, what you mean like going away for a while? You mean like to another person's house? I didn't know what she meant. Because I was like, okay, like away, like to, somebody's house, or are you going to on the trip? Because I was like, you're going away? Like vacation? Because sometimes grandmas or grandfathers take vacations too. And she was like, no, I'm going away. And I was like, okay. So I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't think of her passing away. Um, and she said, just take care of your mom for me. She said, take care of Nick for me. Take care of your family for me. And I love you. She said, be the most genuine you. Never try to be somebody you're not. Because God created you. He created you. She also told me that he created me who he wanted me to be. Um um she also mentioned that um she also mentioned that she loved me very much, and that when she gets better, she will be able to see me again. And y'all, when she said that, I I thought she meant she was going to the hospital to, get, I thought she was going to the hospital to, you know, because she was feeling pain in her chest, or I thought she was getting sick. And she was. She was actually saying that. She was actually going to the hospital. Because that night, this is where the dream comes in. I had a dream about my grandmother getting sick. My grandmother was sick. My grandmother was sick. She was sick, and she dealt with cancer. She dealt with breast cancer. And when she dealt with breast cancer in my dream, she passed away. She dealt with breast cancer for a year in my dream. And while she dealt with it in my dream for a year, I was sleeping in my dream, and she passed away, or she was passing away in my dream. And as I was asleep in my bed, and my mom was screaming, "Chris, Chris, Chris, get up, get up, get up," in my dream. And in reality, she was actually saying it. I got up in my dream. She was dying in my dream. I got up out of my bed. In reality, I saw lights ringing outside. I saw lights, red and white lights, outside of my window. I got up, looked out the window. I saw my grandmother being lifted into the ambulance, into the ambo. So you all know how traumatizing that was for me. My grandmother died in my dream. My mom yelled, "Get up, get up, get up," in my dream. And then I actually woke up. Bam. Saw red, white lights outside of ringing out in the glare of my window. Ran to my window, saw an ambulance right outside my window, and she got lifted into the ambulance there. She got lifted into the ambulance. I ran downstairs. I ran outside. Mom said, "Chris, go back in. I don't want you to get upset." I was already upset when I saw her getting lifted into the ambulance. But I didn't cry, though, because I knew she wanted me to stay strong for her. And I knew she did. So when they was at, while they were taking her to the hospital, all I could do was one thing. And we all know what that thing is. Many of you, I know y'all believe in one person, and that is the man upstairs. His name is Jesus. Y'all believe in him. I know y'all do. And all I did was pray. And I believe in the power of prayer. I believe it. I believe in it. I believe in healing. I believe in healing. I believe in deliverance. I believe in breakthroughs. I believe in it because I've been through deliverance. I've been in a healing process. I've been delivered from things. I've been in the process of healing from things. I've been through it. So I know it's real. I know Jesus is real. So all I could do was pray, pray, and pray. I didn't hear anything back from my mom for the past 5 to 6 to 7 hours. But I still kept praying. Still kept praying. Yes, I was upset. Sometimes I did cry. I did cry a little bit. I did. Because I was a little bit worried. Because I didn't hear anything back. But I still kept praying. Still kept believing God that no matter what happens, He's going to get the glory and my grandmother was going to be free. So 5, 6, 7 hours passed by. Mind you, it was early in the morning. My cousin texted my brother, and the text message that he got was so heartbroken. When Nick read that message, he said, "What?" Nick said, "What?" He said, "Chris, Chris." He screamed at me. He said, "Chris." I said, "What's wrong, Nick?" He said, "Grandma died." So I called my mama up. I called her up. I said, "Mama." I said, "Mama, is grandma okay? Is she coming home?" I didn't believe it at first. Because, sometimes when you get that type of news, you don't really believe it. You don't really believe in that type. You don't believe it. I didn't believe it at first. Nick said that my cousin said, "Sorry for your loss." I said, "I don't believe that." So I called my mama. I said, "Mama, is grandma coming home?" Chris, I'll be home in 15 minutes. I said, "Mama, stop procrastinating. Is my grandmother okay? Is our grandmother okay? Is she coming home?" And then my next question was, "Mom, did she pass away?" She was like, "Chris, yes, she did." Y'all, my heart broke. My heart broke into pieces. I was like, "Oh my God." So I was just so heartbroken, y'all. But my mom had to get me to realize, and also God had to get me to realize, do you want her to be down here suffering with a sickness? Or do you want her to be up here with me, free from a sickness? Yes, I cried about it. I cried. Because I miss my grandmama. I miss her. I miss her. I miss her daily. But I don't really cry about her no more. I promised myself I wouldn't cry through this video, but I broke that promise, as y'all can see. But I miss her. I miss her so much. And I do. And I do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. It was a crazy experience for me. Especially to, have her pass away in my dream. And then, have her come up, have me get up, have my mom wake me up in my dream, and then have her actually wake me up in reality. And then, have her wake me up in reality, go over to the window, see my grandmother get lifted into the ambulance, and then 7 hours later, I hear that my grandmother passed away. It hurt me. It hurt me. So, y'all, it was I tried not to cry. I tried not to cry. But I failed. I failed. But it was very emotional for me. This story time, this part of the story was very emotional for me. Because I miss my grandmother. I do. 2019 was not that long ago. It's only 2024. But like she said before she had gained her wings, I will see her again. But when? I pray that the Lord will allow me to see her when I pass away. I pray that He does. Because I want to see my grandmother again. So, I hope that you all, if you lost somebody, I pray that you find comfort. I want you to know that you're going to get through your bereavement. You're going to get through the pain. You're going to get through the heartaches that you feel. Just lean on Jesus. Just lean on God. Just lean on the Holy Spirit. Ask them to comfort you, and they will. They will never leave you nor forsake you. And I promise you that. They've never left me, and they will never leave you. I love 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 you. Oh, also, stay tuned for my next story time. When I get myself together, I gotta wash my face. I gotta do all of that. So, because y'all see my eyes are red now. So I want to make sure that my eyes are not red anymore from all this crying that I just did. So, so, I love ya. I love ya. I love ya. I love ya. So, stay tuned for my next story time. So I love ya. Love ya. I love ya. See y'all later. I'll be back. Bye.